Well, hello, it's May 2023 and you're very welcome to the channel again. I want to take you to a very random and creepy place here. Where we are is we're between Ballynahinch and Saintfield and Crossgar, and what you're looking at is a prehistoric graveyard. Now, this is Killygony Prehistoric Graveyard. I've had a wee walk around just before I started filming here. There isn't one marked gravestone in the entire place, but it is littered with gravestones. I'm going to have a look at it here as we navigate our way across. I've already fallen once or twice here, so we're just going to navigate in here and try and not fall as the rain falls, of course, in summertime in Ireland. And I have to be honest, it's definitely a strange place. It's beyond medieval. People think it dates back from 1,000, 1,500 years. And just as we explore here, the livestock haven't been at it this year yet, so it's a bit overgrown, but you can certainly see, I think those are pine trees there, you can start to see what the graveyard would have looked like when it was, I guess, a little bit better maintained all those centuries or even thousands of years ago. You can't see the stones overly well in patches, but trust me when I say the outskirts of this I guess high-standing plot of land is littered with a stone wall, and we're just going to go over here to this side. You can see a stone circle. As I walk here, I'm sometimes tripping up over branches or even unmarked graves here. So have a look here. This is a stone circle of gravestones, unmarked, dating back from maybe 1,000 years, 1,500 years. Pretty much incredible to think how people came here centuries ago to mourn their dead. I'm just going to go up a little bit further so you can see, I guess, the west side of the graveyard, and these stones are a little bit more impressive. You can just see a stone over there underneath the tree. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over here and we're going to look at some of these larger gravestones as monuments to the many people that passed away many years ago. And look at this one here, it's actually quite a profound one. If we actually sit on it, it's actually it's about 3 foot tall, it's almost rectangular, and you can sit on it. I'm sure people sat on it here and looked all around and thought of the years that gone by. Maybe they sat here in this stone a few hundred years ago, a few thousand years ago, and they thought about their lost child or their recently deceased parent or husband or wife, and they looked around the viewpoint that I'm looking at. Incredible to come here to a very prehistoric place and think about all the people who came here and buried loved ones. There's the stone circle that I was looking at before. You can see Montgomery Lake there. I'm actually just off the Moss Road up a very long and winding farm lane. I'm looking out towards Montgomery Lock on the Moss Road, and as I just navigate around, you can see some of the Mourne Mountains. You can see Slave Crib. There's the rain coming towards me. I'm going to go around a little bit more, and I could see the Belfast Mountains earlier, but they're covered in that Irish drizzle. So very maybe it's somber, maybe it's a bit morbid, but I think it's interesting to come to places like this. Killygony Graveyard is not on Google. It's not well known at all, even amongst the locals. It's not well known. If you search it on Google, you'll see little snippets of photos of people that have been here 10, 15 years ago. But just as we look around this prehistoric graveyard, it's incredible to think of all the people that came here many years ago. It's very circular, and even where I'm standing, I'm about to trip over all these old unmarked gravestones. So incredible to think of all the widows and parents and children that came here to mourn their dead centuries and centuries ago, maybe even 1,500 years ago. They came here to the townland of Killygony, quite high up in the hills and drumlins here of County Down, and they came here to mourn their dead. So pretty amazing place to spend some time and think and look around us. As you can see, there's another grave marker there. Definitely quite the place to come. I'll just end the video with a little snip of Slave Crib and the Mourns in the distance. Have a lovely day.